Let's go next to, just because we were going to try a foreign call, let's go to Piet from Germany. Piet from Germany, you're on the air.
Hi, David. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
My name is actually pronounced Pete, but
Pede.
okay, it's Dutch. Although I'm from Germany.
That's allowed, no problem.
Okay, so my question
boy.
essentially is, in Germany on the far right we have kind of the same problem as in the US, where if those normal right wingers who care about the deficit or something like that.
Yeah.
And with those QAnon people who are absolutely nuts, who think Donald Trump is the new Jesus and such stuff. And my question is how can we fix it? How can we get rid of those QAnon people? Because they are, as you can see with the capital attack, they're troubling, and they can do a lot of harm to every country they're in.
Oh my God, this is a crazy connection. Pete, are you blowing into the phone while slamming it into a counter right now?
No.
You're not? Okay. Listen, here's the deal. It is a long-term thing to fix that. The fact that the Republicans were primed to fall for like the Trumpian QAnon stuff doesn't happen overnight. It's been like a 40-year programming in the United States. So it will take a long time to do away with it. And it comes down to education, epistemology, cultural change. It's probably a multi-decade project.
So I was wondering that because I know you have done also videos about how this happened, but we have the same problem here with, there is no Republican Party. It's a party where all the QAnon people are popped up like 8 years ago or something.
But you have QAnon in Germany, you're saying?
Yes, and that is my question. How can we get rid of QAnon? I mean,
are they American QAnon people who are in Germany?
I mean, they're German, but they believe the same stuff as the American people. They also think Bill Gates is drinking the blood of people, and Trump is a great savior.
Yeah,
and such stuff.
Listen, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it here, and I don't know how to fix it there. But it's disturbing that you're also dealing with it, Pete.
Yes, obviously.
All right, Pete, thank you. It's an unusual connection, but I was able to ultimately understand the question, and I appreciate you calling in for sure. Let's go next to, where do we want to go? How about Trey from Missouri? Trey, you're on the air.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So I tried calling in last week and it just didn't work. So I'm glad that I was able to get on the air this time.
I'm glad too.
So obviously a big fan of the show. I had a question about purity tests and sort of litmus tests. I was watching one of the Politicon panels with you and Anna Kasparian and Kyle and Bakari and Milo. And one of the things that I got out of it was the only real litmus test to a candidate in any elected office is whether they take corporate PAC money, was sort of Anna Kasparian's sort of kind of idea. Do you think that is good for all political candidates, regardless of party? And in particular on the left, do you think that would be a winning strategy, is if we tell Democrats and Democratic-leaning candidates, stop taking corporate PAC money?
No, listen, I don't, that was a couple years ago. And did you say Milo was on the panel? I don't remember that.
No, maybe not Milo. Someone else was on the panel. I just don't remember who it was.
Oh, okay. No, listen, I mean, the not taking corporate PAC money is a great thing. And I love seeing more candidates doing that. I don't think that is like the deciding line as to whether someone is or isn't a good candidate. And there's districts where that probably wouldn't even make a difference. So no, I mean, listen, in politics, there's very few like hard and fast rules. And I want to get corporate PAC money out. We need campaign finance reform, but no, it's not like the be all end all, but it's a great thing. I think in some places it won't make a big difference.
I just had a question about that. I know that there are some people on the progressive left who want that to be the end all be all standard.
Well, I don't know who says that that's the be all end all standard, Trey, but it's certainly something to aspire to. I just don't think at this point it's yet like a difference maker or needs to be necessarily a litmus test in all districts.
All right, thank you, David.
No problem. There is Trey from Missouri with things not muted in the background, but we're tolerating all of it, of course.